To be quite honest, when applied for the award and found out that we'd been shortlisted, there was 5 shortlist towns. I really, hand on heart, did not think that we would win at all, because we were up against really, really strong contenders. It was nice to be shortlisted, and that was great. But, it's a complete shock when we actually won it. And obviously then when it was announced at the award ceremony that we were going to become the first social enterprise town in a new initiative, that was kind of like, icing on the cake. I think the reason why Alston Moor won the award over and above some of the other contenders was the diversity of different types of social enterprises that we have in such a small place. I think the fact that, that the social enterprise activity doesn't kind of exist, hasn't been created and doesn't exist because of one organisation who's driving it. It's actually developed because of the people. It's definitely been, developed from the people within the community, although, had lots of help at times from various sources, and also the fact that we share. So people who are already involved in delivering and setting up social enterprises or community initiatives of some sort are happy to share their knowledge with others who want to do things like that. And I think the fact that we do that and people can see that we've made successes, within the community, gives them more confidence that whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're thinking of doing is actually achievable. I think also that the fact we deliver some of the services and businesses that are kind of delivering essential services that if they weren't delivered by a social enterprise model, we wouldn't have them, they wouldn't exist. So they're not commercially viable either for the public sector or the private sector to deliver. So it's kind of almost been a case of necessity, and we've recognised that. Instead of looking at it in a negative way, that a service is going to go or a business is closed, we try and turn that negative around to be a positive. So that's actually become, in effect, our driving force. And we have got an incredible sense of entrepreneurial kind of spirit and kind of can-do attitude. I think the benefits of Alston Moor being given the status of the first social enterprise town has been, we have received quite a lot of publicity, national publicity. It's been good to give us kind of a profile and spotlight us as being somewhere that's different, and hopefully a place that's a nice place to live and visit and work, obviously, for any, for people who are like-minded people. So it's generated quite a lot of interest from other groups of social entrepreneurs from all over the world. This week we've had some people from China, which was a group that were visiting the UK via the British Council, and they'd heard about us because some of their social enterprise colleagues had visited us a couple of years ago, and they said, you have to come to Alston. But we get inquiries every week from Glasgow and Cornwall and in different places. So, and people come and stay here and they talk about us. So hopefully, I think it just kind of makes us stand out from the crowd. It makes us stand out from that we're somewhere different, and hopefully, we're a nice community. We're a community, a proper community that work together.